Do you think this island has any indigenous people on it? If it does, we won't understand them, or they us. Indigenous people never have any common sense. Why never? Have you met all of them? I don't have to meet all of them. That's what logic is for. If they had common sense, they would emigrate. If they emigrated, they would no longer be indigenous people. QED. But parrot, why should they emigrate? But pirate, why shouldn't they emigrate? Should they sit here all their lives? Don't they deserve a second chance? Why do you take it upon yourself to speak for indigenous people? If I don't speak for them, who will? Somebody has to speak for them if they don't have any common sense. Most of what they know is numb terror under some hedge of choke cherry or viburnum which they cannot express. Poor indigenous people. Poor indigenous people. Poor indigent, endogamous, ingenuous, poor genuine people in my Pope's nose. What if they show up and ask to see our visas? But we don't have any. We don't even possess passports. That's what troubles me, pirate. Suppose we get deported. We must persuade the indignant people that in our culture it is not proper to ask pirates and parrots for passports. How can you persuade anyone of anything if they don't have any common sense? But are you sure they don't have any common sense? I mean, you proved it, but are you sure? Let me read you something. Unlike their peers, the Tonga Islanders do possess native numerals up to 100,000. Not content even with this, the French poet Leconte de Lisle pressed them further and obtained numerals up to 10 to the 12th. However, his data was proven upon publication to be partly nonsense words and partly indelicate expressions, so that the supposed series of high numerals forms at once a modest lexicon of Tongan indecency and a warning as to the probable results of taking down unverified answers from savages. I can see why you're nervous. Ingenuous people are really hard to talk to.